Give yourself a pay rise. I went to my manager and argued for a pay rise. I did not get it, so I decided to give myself a pay rise. Whilst I am unable to increase my yearly salary, I am able to increase my hourly rate. I do this by taking longer breaks, doing less work and skiving off early whenever I can. For example, let's say I earn $36,000 a year. This is for working a 40-hour week. This works out at $18.75 per hour. Now, all I have to do is shave off 5 hours per week by taking more tea breaks, spending longer on the toilet, stretching out tasks and leaving early when I can get away with it. And now I am working 35 hours per week with the same yearly salary. I am now earning $21.43 per hour. Give yourself a pay rise today. If you don't smoke and your coworkers do take smoke breaks with them, zero reason they should get breaks when you don't. Damn right. I'm salary too. And you better believe that right now I should be working, but instead I'm on Reddit. Don't get paid enough, so I won't work enough. Juiced enough to avoid getting shit-canned, and that's all that matters. When I was in college, I had a part-time job as an office cashier. I found out a male colleague doing the exact same job was making $1 per hour more than me. I pointed it out to management and asked for them to match my hourly rate. They wouldn't. So next semester I bought my textbooks and copied the entire books. It ran out of toner and I put in more of their toner. Returned the books within the return period. Saved me $500. And always use and take company supplies. I work night shift, so at the end of my shift nobody is here. We have a shower in our restroom, so I take showers on the clock before I go home. Ever been paid to take a shower? It's amazing. I like the idea of less work. No one needs to bust their ass for any job. We are all replaceable in the company's eyes. I have been doing this for a while now. Had a meeting about productivity with my boss and HR the other day about my prolonged breaks, long lunches, and being on my phone too much. Told them I'd do better, though I don't really intend to. Boss talked about how early in his career he had to stay late, and even now sometimes he has to skip lunch to get stuff done. The whole time I could only think, damn, that sucks for you, but I ain't doing that. Boss makes $1. I make a dime. That's why I shit on company time. This is not really true, especially if you work on site. You still have to physically be there and have not regained your time. If you work from home and start cooking or cleaning during work time, then you are reclaiming your time and what you say becomes true. Or better, use the additional time to look for other jobs and/or give yourself new skills. I do this all the time. Bought a mouse mover for this reason. Still looks like I'm working, but I work 5 to 6 hours a day instead of 8. I became very artful at finding cool places to nap. In the 40-ish years I worked, I probably slept at least 3 years of it. I was unhappy with my pay at work when I was going above and beyond. Working at home, taking calls outside of the office, allowing people to text me about work outside of my office hours. Once I set boundaries, left early on days I saw upper management making double and triple my salary, leave early, used work time to handle personal to-do lists, etc. Well, now I'm just fine with my pay. Only use the restroom when you're on the clock. After 2 years without so much as a cost of living increase. Wouldn't want prices to go up now, would we? I've begun applying for different jobs on company time. Called out today to interview for a union job. Will use a vacation day to cover the missed time. The mistake is thinking that that time is yours. Longer breaks are still at work. You are still there the same amount of time. Regardless of the effort or breaks. The same amount of your life is being sold for the same money. It's all a farce. Work time should be counted from the minute you leave for work until you get home. That time is not yours and is dedicated to employment. A 40-hour work week. If you drive 30 minutes to and from work each day is actually a 45-hour work week. If there is a 1-hour break in the day you are not paid for, it becomes a 50-hour work week. My method for years has been, if I don't get a pay raise in a reasonable time frame, I will ask for it. If my request is denied, I don't make a stink or really even react at all. Just business as usual. I then find another job that pays more. Not hard to do at my wage level. Tell them I have another offer and ask if they'll match it. They almost always refuse. And I always quit on the spot. This has taken me from $8.25 per hour in 2018 to my current pay rate of $21 per hour. In that time frame I've had 5 different jobs and not a single one has batted an eye at my job hopping. I know it's not much, but this has been working great for me so far. I had a job that worked me 12 hours a day 7 days a week for 6 months. About 3 months in I bought a Nintendo Switch. I got paid to play video games for 3 months before I quit that shithole. Now working for another lousy employer and thinking of ways to get away with playing video games. This is why I stole so much food and energy drinks from the convenience store I used to work at. Spend a lot of time in the washroom, taking a shit or browsing LinkedIn for new jobs.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.